everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Dark Deity 2. We have done some challenges. We are on chapter 19. We got Tusk. We lost Larai. So interested in seeing what goes on there. We have done all of the ability increases that we can at the moment. We want to upgrade Tusk's battle axe, so we need to buy some axe runes. Do that real quick. And while we're over here, we're also going to buy both of these astral ingots. Okay, so Tusk is the aiming towards. What do we feel like Tusk is the biggest at? So he ignores weapon weight, so that's kind of neat. So anything that increases weapon weight at the expense or to gain something else is worthwhile, because he'll just ignore it. Falling below half health grants 8 heavy block. That's kind of interesting. Got really high HP, decently high might, decently high defense, and everything else is kind of mediocre. Very low mastery and fortitude. Kind of interesting. Okay. So, Wizard is not good. We don't want Swift because he ignores weight anyways. Doesn't really feel like we're getting much that's going to be good in the way of Tusk here. Almost like it would be more worthwhile to trade out the Mauler of Death over to someone like Tusk. I think that would kind of break the build that we have going on with Kamari right now, wouldn't it? I guess it wouldn't. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. So could we instead... 33 versus 37. It's actually not that big of a difference. But we're losing a massive amount of crit. If we take Swift, it would actually not be terribly bad. What's Kamari's mastery? Mastery is 11. His mastery is pretty bad. So it would be better to just go straight Maul. So we'd be gaining 1 point of damage. So we'd be up to 34 power, and we'd be up to 10 speed. I don't really know that that's worthwhile. I mean, it wouldn't be really worthwhile for Kamari. It would obviously be worthwhile for Tusk. But, yeah. I kind of just feel like just power and accuracy, probably just the straighter thing to do. Interesting, like, Tusk has such high power already. Yeah, I guess probably just power crit. Maybe power accuracy, or maybe crit accuracy. But like, his power is already pretty good. Crit would put him up to 36, which isn't terrible. Yeah, sure. I don't really feel like this matters too terribly much. We don't really have any rings, I think, that we want to go for here. We bought the ingots. So I've been thinking about this. I think we want to go ahead and start upping people that we use all the time. But my inclination is to go with like Arthur, Saxon, Huron, and maybe like Reardon or Eve. That's kind of like the go-tos. Arthur, I feel like definitely we just go ahead and up him to Cosmic Ian, however the fuck you want to pronounce that. Gonna give him a little bit more HP, a little bit more might, which we don't really care about, a little more defense, which is nice. Give him 3 more points of mastery, and it'll boost his mastery growth by 80%. I think is kind of the big deal. And he'll get plus 15 mastery when HP is full, which he should be able to maintain decently well. He does actually lose some HP growth, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, I think we go ahead and do that. I think Saxon is probably the next one. Stormkeeper. Yeah, so gives a super long range AoE nuke. I think this is like a line movement buff, and then overkill damage restores mana. So, should be fine. I think Huron going Tidecaller is an easy up. Ability use increases mastery by 4 till end of mission, which seems really, really strong. Heals up to 3 allies for 23, chaining up to 3 tiles away. Also seems really cool. Refresh an ally's turn. Seems really cool. You take that. And the last person I'm not really sure on. I'm kind of like stuck between the idea of Reardon and Eve. Eve would become a Slayer, able to inflict heavy stun, and attack with your pet, dealing damage and poison, but also gets this ricochet. Each attack has a 20% chance to hit again, which seems really, really cool. She actually loses defense and fortitude, which is somewhat scary, especially considering she loses speed growth, which is like, wait, what? But I think overall it would probably be fine. It's not like we're not going to do it anyways. And then Reardon would be the Deadeye. Assault an enemy with wind, causing them to be double attacked in their next combat, which is interesting. You can basically like guarantee someone else is going to double attack them. You can attack and inflict severe blind. And then half of overkill damage is stored for the next attack, which I think is really, really quite good for him. Also boosts to might. His power goes up to 51, which is kind of absurd at this. And his mastery growth goes from 35 to... So yeah, I think any of these would probably be fine. I think I'm just going to go with Rear. Go with Deadeye. Okay, cool. So now we've got abilities to take a look at, but we don't really have any gems. And I don't really want to spend more money because we're very, very broke at the moment. So I think we're just going to save there, and I think we're going to go on to Chapter 19.
Separated from their father and in pursuit of Kira, Gwyn's procession heads north for Quintaris, where Larai is being kept. The city, home to some of Varroa's finest artists, from poets to painters, actors to dancers, makes for a strange prison indeed. As they near the city's resplendent gates, the Landsmeet in Threlisar begins, and Irving steels himself for the most treacherous battlefield of all, politics.
Not the politics.
Welcome, all of you, to Threlisar. I hope you are finding our accommodations agreeable.
That guy seems
Yes,
nice.
well enough, despite the cold. Rare indeed that I find myself missing the Mirrodin heat.
Caliban is no stranger to the cold. Your hospitality has been most generous, Chancellor.
How pleasing.
Long time no see, Irving.
Too
Maeve!
long, I'm afraid. It's good to see you again, Maeve.
I must admit, I am
Maeve!
disturbed by this news of the Sylvan delegation's absence. Are you sure they're all right?
When we last saw them, they were with the Order's finest. If anybody could keep them safe, it's them.
You have much faith in your people, Grandmaster. I shall take your word for it. Shall I pour you a drink, or...?
Respectfully, I did not come here for a vacation. We've much to discuss.
My apologies, Queen Rashida. I know it is rare indeed to see you outside of Sharon. I will waste no more of this opportunity. Now then, I am not so proud as to believe I see Varroa with unique clarity. Surely you all see the growing threat as I do.
Of course. The danger arrayed against Naja only grows greater each day.
Yes. Not even Miradar is safe anymore. Dark times.
That guy doesn't even get a
darker than
name,
any
he's just
Varroa
a
has ever
Najah.
known.
I'm gladdened to see the Order is not alone in its fears.
Oh? Do tell, Grandmaster, what do you think threatens our lands? Surely it's nobody in your employ.
You speak of Lurai, don't you?
Perhaps. The absence of your Orcish friend is conspicuous. Was her talk of devotion to peace another falsehood?
Peace, both of you. Lurai is as much of Varroa as of the Orcs. Though I admit, I share your skepticism.
She is absent for the same reason the Sylvans are. They traveled with me, and were waylaid. We are still searching for them. Their goals are the same as mine. Lasting peace between all peoples. And at present, that peace is at greater risk than ever. You need look no further than to Gritania to see the face of that which threatens Varroa.
Too many innocent people died to Asvarelian steel that day.
Hey!
They're wolves, and you've invited one of them in.
Hey! It's the guy! The faction that we picked is here. I bet whichever faction you pick is gonna be the one that survives to see this landsmeet.
It is Azrael's position that our only aim was to reclaim our rightful territory. What happened next was a mistake.
Oh,
And,
Viserion.
if I may offer a personal belief, it was the Order's intervention that escalated the situation. Killed a lot of people.
Oh?
Wouldn't be the first time. Admiral Elena and her fleet are dead, and rumors abound that this was the Order's plan.
Planned it! They killed her themselves!
Ridiculous. What would we gain from such a thing? The Naja situation was a tragedy, not a conspiracy.
Yes, a terrible tragedy. And when we find our answers, somebody will pay.
I wonder if you side with Elena, if she's here instead of this random Najan guy. Like, who the fuck sent this guy? Are y'all cleaning each other, or are you, like, fighting each other? What's happening? This is the most aggressive cleaning ever.
The Order's stance on Azrael is both noted and well documented. However, the true threat to our land is something far greater. Long have the scholars of Cosmere had their fears, and events in Miradar have finally confirmed their terrible hypothesis. The weave is tattered, frayed, and it is getting worse.
Well, that's...
Looks like nobody's home.
great.
Aya, you sure this is the place?
Positive. We're not far
Why
from where
are
the
all
rift
those
would have
notes
spat them
pointing
out.
upward?
Then we keep going. I'm not leaving until I've found Lurai.
Has she occupied the city? There are no guards, and there's no way she managed to scare everybody off on her own.
Gwen, look.
They're mocking us.
Somebody's got a flair for the dramatic.
That might be more literal than you think. These are all postings about upcoming theater performances.
I've visited here before. There's a theater that way. A friend of mine runs
Friend!
it.
Why is that in quotation marks?
She's
Alden?
a bit much.
Oh, who is it?
Let's just hope she's okay then. Because it sounds to me like that's where we're headed.
Meeting
Agreed.
has turned into fighting.
You
Hey,
better hustle.
hey,
Don't want to
hey,
get stuck with the cheap
hey.
seats.
Hey. We settle down. Settle down. Yeah.
Oh, good. The show hasn't started yet. You don't suppose they were waiting for us, do you?
Considering the welcoming party.
Stop.
No Lerai, no soldiers. I don't like it.
He can't
We're
fight.
all in agreement this is a trap, yes?
Yeah.
The way I see
Obviously.
it, either we spring it or we wait for it to catch Lorai instead. I reckon our chances are a little better.
Confident as ever.
Was wondering when you'd show up. Couldn't find the place?
We managed. No thanks to you.
You're a resourceful sort. And besides, you've got that Aya girl with you. I knew you'd manage.
Did she hurt you, Lerai?
Not much, but she's got quite the right hook.
Well, you'd have never found out if you had just cooperated.
Call it collecting intel.
What's your angle anyway? Why kidnap Lerai? Why not one of us?
You're more trouble than you're worth. Besides, you're all here anyway, aren't you?
She needs to not
Lorai's
be at the
absence
lands
must be
meet.
important to Asvrel's strategy at the lands meet. You didn't count on us following so close behind, though.
Oh, but didn't I? So far, everything's gone just according to my script. An exceptional performance.
I can't figure
so,
out
you
if she's
know,
going to be
bravo and all
an
that.
ally or
I'll
an enemy.
hold my applause for the finale.
I have a feeling she's going to be one of
Been
those,
rehearsing
like,
that one?
enemies, but
No need to be so
unlikely
serious,
allies.
Now, places, everyone! Let the show begin.
Yep.
How is the stage so big?
Let's just say my friend has some
Excessive tastes.
Excessive?
Aldera.
This boar takes over my theater, mangles my set, and worst of all, locks me out? And you're calling me excessive?
Was she a character from 1? I don't know that I remember her. No. Not that I'm aware of. Huh. Alright, new face. Who dis?
Taldera, how wonderful to see you again.
Tell me you've come to rid me of these vagabonds. I've a show to run, my dear Alden.
And we've got a hostage to save. Are you here to complain or to help?
She wants help. Yes, I suppose I can offer some assistance. But only if you do something for me.
I mean...
Oh, really?
I thought we were clearing the mountain.
How would you like to be tonight's starring act?
Tal, what are you...
Be sure to put some flair into your... whatever you do. You've done improv before, yes?
Every day of my life.
Splendid!
Wow.
Let's put on a good show then,
That's
yes?
not improv, but okay.
Starting to wish I'd gotten the cheap seats.
The quips. The one-liners. Alright, what are we doing here? Take center stage? Flourish for the crowd? What? Get every unit a kill. Interesting. Whoa. Obstructions impassable. Okay. Huh. Alright, hold the thought. Those are our lowest, we'll take those. And then we will put in The ones that have been upgraded. We'll drop Reardon and bring Huron. Yes, that seems fine. Alright, map prep. The conduit. Conduit? You're a level 30 conduit. Phoebus. Isn't that the thing that Alden is? Alright, fuck it. Let's go. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Flourish for the crowd. What
You
the
have my
fuck
ear.
is flourish for the crowd? $22, $28, $34. Okay,
mine.
let's get the breathing going.
Be gone.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Who, me? Who, me? Let me patch you up.
Oh wait, is pretty good.
Yep, yep. Let me
Ice
help.
shield.
The spirits favor me today.
And got 13 turns.
I'll see it done.
Fuck. Flourishing for the crowd. In range, not in range. Yeah, so I think we will move here. Bait those guys. I think we're fine to just sit there. Who are you and... Oh.
Be decisive.
We'll see it through.
So dramatic.
Why are y'all fighting? What? Why are y'all fighting? Why do I have this eternal, like, kitty cleaning battle? Crits restore 10 mana. That's pretty nice. She has 75% crit rate? Holy fuckballs. Mana usage within 2 tiles increases crit by 6 until next crit. Why does she have 75% crit rate? Holy fuck. Jeebus. I mean, she does have a moon wand, so that's 35 crit on its own, but damn. Okay, so she's Chain Lightning.
I'm here.
Why is she the only person that can flourish? Okay. Well, that makes me concerned. Gonna move here, and we're gonna block for her. We're gonna move here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, flourish.
You have my ear.
Targets someone. Okay. Okay, so it's like an attack.
Fight as one!
Sweet moves!
Why are y'all fighting?
Let me at him!
You are not alone.
Hey! Wait. Agitating. You a big agitator. You a big agitator. You leave him alone. Oh, this. My sweet boy. You getting messed with?
Nowhere to hide.
Unsure about this whole flourish thing. Steal the stage. Reduce the speed of every enemy within 2 tiles by 7 for 1 turn. That's kind of interesting. Wow.
I shall bleed you dry.
That actually does a fair chunk of damage.
I will not abide
1
mediocrity.
fucking HP. Yike! Okay, that hurts. Did not get a second chance to attack, though. Holy crap.
The wheels devours.
Percent chance to hit.
Aw, trying to run.
Did not realize they had true sing, but they're pretty fucking weak. I say weak, but I forget how Valeria has really high fucking. Hiya! That hurt. He has really high fortitude. Okay, that was a little dicey. Go ahead and heal.
We can't stop now.
Feel pretty decent about that.
Who, me?
I feel okay flourishing here to kill this guy, right?
Come and get a piece. Feels like a burst of energy.
Nice.
Damn good technique.
We flourish here to kill... Okay, we can't flourish to kill that guy. And here...
Try this one for size!
That's a cool new attack animation.
Coming. Dying's not so bad. Get away from me.
Good enough. 19 speed, so you will attack twice, so that's going to be a lot of damage.
I'll see it done.
I'm less inclined to do that. Flourish here.
Let's make a scene. Oh my.
Okay. Definitely going to want to miss a renewal here. Already got a kill there. Don't have a kill with Benji.
Ho, ho, ho!
Flourish.
Benji brings the heat!
Is Flourish a guaranteed crit? Is that what that is?
You and me, we're not the same. Mwah. Sweet, sweet gains.
What do you have? Attacks will always hit. It is. It's 100% crit, but it's lower damage. Like half damage? Interesting.
You have my ear.
I feel okay risking this.
You came here to die. You came here to die.
There we go.
It was destined. Just as my station demands.
Ha! Diddly do!
Okay, so that will be relatively low damage.
Let's do it.
We move here first and flourish. Might work.
My aim is true.
But it's kind of wild.
Looking like nobility there.
Flourish is just free. Free crit. Make sure we flame breathe.
Surrender to hopelessness.
Okay.
Hey! That one was mine!
Hey, why? He's not even touching you. Now he's touching you. Okay. And everyone has killed someone except for... Get every unit a kill. Well, I know Ron hasn't gotten a kill, but has Gwyn also not gotten a kill?
I can do this. Easy target.
I don't think Gwyn got a kill.
I always win. That'll have to do.
Okay. Alright, we got the everyone get a kill. Now we just need 3 more flourishes and to take center stage. Alright, easy peasy, I think, at that point. Who needs to do what? 26 power...
So dramatic.
Let's do it. We stand together.
Okay, that's easy.
Put me in, coach.
Flourish here and get the kill.
Time for a benchy beatdown. I love loot.
Listening. Take my strength.
Okay, what are we doing over here? Pull you.
Let me patch you up.
Give you
I'll
a
protect you.
shield.
They're mine.
Move into place. And on up here.
Too bad. So sad.
Very nice. That hit rate is becoming an issue on him. Okay, fair. We'll actually just take you here. Okay.
Oh yeah!
Easy peasy. It's 23. Immune to exhaustion. Hop over here. I think you do just fine. And you, I think, will also do...
Who, me? Let me patch you up.
'You sure?
%4 chance to hit. Easy. Easy. $18. Not a chance. Never gonna touch me.
Go me! And
Nice.
cute as a button to boot.
41 speed is kind of absurd.
This one's mine.
Win hitting or critting for over 100 now is kind of absurd. Yeah, fuck it. Abilities. Chain lightning.
Stay down!
Easy.
Coming.
Give Cassandra a flourish.
Get away from me. Pulling my weight.
Elixir of Might. Woo!
Let me patch you up. Ooh, pretty.
Speak.
Put me in, coach.
Listening.
Let's do it.
So dramatic.
Ow.
What a day for a fight. Come and get a piece.
Be gone.
Woo! Did y'all see that? Am I getting it?
I'm impressed, honestly.
I got this.
146 accuracy.
Hold still for a moment. I'm going all out.
Easy. Okay, over here is a little more questionable. Okay, we didn't crit. That's unfortunate. Hey, we missed!
Mirador!
Or we dodged.
Our justice is divine.
not alone.
Okay. Somewhat concerned about that.
Put me in, coach.
But I think
I'm here.
2% chance to hit, and you're dead.
Too bad. So sad. Can't always be top of my game, huh?
Yikes.
Power beyond comprehension.
Pretty okay.
Banshee brings the heat.
And you're dead. Uh-oh. Benji, don't be too good for your own good. Hey, new bond.
Aw, trying to run. Try a little harder next
Now,
time.
Valeria's definitely gonna get MVP of the shit.
They're mine. You sure?
Okay, how do we want to handle this guy? We need to kill him.
Oh,
I'm kind of inclined to just move up and kill him here like this.
The best? More like the bestest. I love loot.
Yeah, Benji.
Take my strength.
Okay, that's gonna block off. Okay. Means we can handle this other dude how we please. I think we want to drop a chain lightning and then
Here and
go
now.
in with a shawl. If we crit, we'll kill instantly. If not, we will risk an
Is
attack
this
back.
the best you have?
Insta crit. Awesome. Almost 26. Meow.
Not alone. The spirit burns even brighter.
His mastery is... Wait, what? His mastery is so fucking high. Oh, right. Ability use increases mastery by 4 till end of mission. Holy crap. Just an absurd amount. We need to get something on him that's... Like, we need something on his focus that, like, boosts based off of mastery. Most of those have, like, a cap, though, so... I would love to finish this off with Miguel.
Inexorable justice.
Get some speed.
Just
yeah!
as my station demands.
Hell yeah. More speed.
Be decisive.
Let me at him!
Yeah, you're 25, 25, 26, 28, 27.
Alrighty.
Let's have you heal.
Let me help.
We'll probably knock you up to 26. Very nice.
I'm overflowing with radiance.
Hell yeah. You can...
Be gone!
Damage. 86 fucking damage.
I can feel something calling me.
Do we... That? I think we...
Moving it! Hold still for a moment.
No
What a day
dice.
for a fight.
The amount of damage. The amount of crits. Everybody just crits. You didn't even hit me. You were gonna hit me for 0, and you didn't even hit me.
I shall bleed you dry.
Goodbye. Oh, okie. What are we thinking here? Well, this should be an easy...
Be gone!
I got this.
Ho hum, ho hum.
On the path.
I think we're just gonna move over here and we're gonna get some money.
Fight as one.
Stronger. Stronger.
Here and now.
Ho, ho, ho.
Give Benji this attack.
Benji never loses.
They shall fear you.
Magical, you guys will do no damage. to
So
him.
dramatic.
What is your bidding?
What a day for a fight.
So here's my guess. Here's my guess with what happened.
Too bad.
Because
So
she was not
sad.
participating in the fight. I bet that they're here. All of these Asvarelians are here to kill us and bring her back to Asvarel. And she just used us to basically kill them all. That's my bet.
Let's rock. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal.
You kind of were a big deal there, yes. Jesus, yeah, you were kind of a big deal. Absurd.
Give up, Kira. You're surrounded.
So I am. Reminds you of last time, doesn't it?
Last time I underestimated you. This time I won't.
All right, all right. You win. Here's your orc back. We've both got places to be anyway. Those pricks up in Threlazar must be worried about you.
Oh, I'm sure they'll forgive us when we hand you over to them.
Now. I said we both have places to be. I really must be going now.
Grab her!
So predictable. The show might be over, but my script's got room for an encore.
Shoot her in the leg!
Aya, now!
No promises this works. This isn't easy.
Is she holding it
Everyone
open?
Through, now! Don't let her get away!
Okay, that's extremely brash. You have no idea where she's going. That is extremely brash. Alright, let's check some bonds. We've got gold. Oh. Reach a max level bond. I fear I may have told you a lie earlier. Tell me, Kamari, why must my strength come from within? Then you did not, in truth, understand. You must ponder it and learn. No, I've pondered long enough, and I think you're wrong. So explain it to me. Convince me if you must. If you cannot learn the lesson yourself, then you are not worthy. You don't believe that. You believe in the future of the Weald. You believe I will be the one to rule it. And yet, you refuse to help guide that future. You would rather see me fail than help me. You want to see me stand alone. Tell me why. That's not... Your mother, he was... He's real broke up. I was not always... Very well. I will speak. You have earned this privilege, if nothing else. Thank you. Then please, go on. Enlighten me. I have lived for a long, long time. And in so many years, I have been more than one man, nurtured many generations of our Weald. Once, I did not stand alone. There was a time when I viewed some few among the Sylvans as my equals. Your mother, she was among them. Her fire burned so bright, and in our friendship that flame served to temper my own resolve. My mother, and you too heard her tales. Heard them and lived them both. Once I had made the mistake of letting that world into my heart. He was a man like no other. His life was short, as was your mother's, as are they all. I have been cursed with a long life. The strength I once found in others has long since failed me. I have learned to live without it, and I wish to protect you from this pain. Mari, I had no idea, but then why? You will be left weaker for their absence. Take myself, for example. My time fast approaches. Will you be prepared to lead the Weald with me gone? I don't know. But I know that you're wrong. Do you now? That you've lived a life of hurt is clear, but I will not forsake them, the people who made me who I am. We were, the both of us, forged into the leaders we are today, forged by our bonds, by our friends. To deny that strength, to push them away, is to deny both the dead and the living their worth. Truly believe this to be true, don't you? Do you think me wrong? I am satisfied. Your answer is sufficient. You will make a fine leader, the Neil of the Weald. Finer even than I. Mari, but I thought... I will serve you, support you while I still can. What comes next, that is up to you. Thank you, Kamari. I won't let you down. No, I suspect you will not. That's pretty interesting. Huh. Zanil and Aldera. She's so fucking high level! She's level 30! The game's over here telling me, dude, are you playing with every character? You realize you're not supposed to do that, right? Benji! Man, you really weren't kidding when you said there were gonna be a lot of tests. Already you grow tired. I thought you greater than that. Of course I am. No matter how tired Benji gets, he's always got a second wind left in him. I mean, that is kind of true. That's his skill. Good. Let us see if we can put the lie to that claim. Or if you speak the truth. Take a seat. Huh? What? You mean take a break? No. I can see that no physical test will break your indomitable foolishness, else it would have happened already. Instead, we will attempt a different approach. Philosophy. Oh, crap. I have heard many of man's adages, but there is one that interests me more than any other. It is said that true bravery is not to be fearless, but to overcome fear. Tell me, do you believe this to be true? Oh god, does Benji even feel fear? Does he understand what fear is? You are drooling. What? No, I'm fine. Just had to turn off the Benji bod so the Benji brain could work its magic. Turn off? I don't know if I ever heard a guy say that, but if I ever did, I'd probably sock him one. What's the point in being scared of anything when you can just be the best? Yeah? Did I say something funny? No, not this time. You merely have a habit of surprising me. Yes, Benji, those are my thoughts exactly. There is nothing on this plane or any other that is worthy of fear, for all can be overcome with mastery. That's what you're gonna teach me, right? Master Benji and his Master Kamari. What the fuck? I will try, but now you must be truthful with me. Is there aught you fear despite this? That wouldn't make any sense. Indeed, but we are rarely sensical creatures, particularly in our youths. I will not begrudge you your fears, knowing as I do now that you've the will to defeat them. Huh, I never thought about that. I guess I'm kind of scared of my hair falling out. Your hair. Yeah, man, that would suck. You do not understand me. You worry about such trifles. For those more pressing of potentialities, you may feel concern. But I asked you for fear. Okay. Let me just, he's doing it again. Perhaps I should leave him to his task. Jesus. Having to turn off the Benji bod so the Benji brain can think. You know what? Honestly, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. That makes sense to me. Caldera is a level 30 conduit. What if I turn her into a monk? What happens? She's gonna get absolutely destroyed, isn't she? I think I'm gonna do it, though. Like, I think I'm gonna do it. Steal the stage. I think I might actually just do this. We have a Gale, we have a Conduit, we have a Fragilin. We don't have a Monk. I think I'm just gonna turn Caldera into a Monk. And just be like, deal with it. Fucking, why not? Crits restore 10 mana. Mana usage... Okay, that's the Flux Overload, though. Fuck it. This is gonna be fucking wild. Let's do it. Ascendant! become impossible to hit for 3 attacks. That is kind of wild. And her crit is so fucking high. I don't know if I want to promote her yet. She's not getting used for a while because she's level 30. So I don't know if I want to worry about promoting her when we have other people. Let's go check. We didn't get anything new, did we? I don't think so. Rings, we do have some rings we could potentially snag. We did get Lurai back. That is good to know. We should check her. She has a Griffin crest. Is that good for her? She gains... Oh, and she is an Elementalist. I think we want to swap her too, right? We swap her to a Ritualist? I feel like she should be the Juggernaut instead of Kamari. We're gonna turn her into a Ritualist just fucking cuz. Okay. Probably gonna buy 2 of these as well. Did you just sneeze everywhere? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, kitty cat? He's sneezing everywhere. Chris... So, power increased by 4% of unit accuracy is probably pretty good. Should be like 5 power. Right? Yeah. Free weight's not too bad. She'll still outspeed a lot of people. Having 49% crits. 151 accuracy. Be pretty good. Compensate a little bit. I think your strike might actually be pretty decent. Okay. Sure. A little bit of a balancing act there, but give it a try. Okay, so we need another of the life and 3 of the blue. I say that, we're not going to buy the Taldera stuff because we're not going to use her yet, but we're probably going to immediately use Lurai, so we need 2 blue. Okay, what are we looking at? Heal an ally for 19, applying 12 light block if it doesn't heal to full. Only one range is very annoying, so we will up the range to 2. Okay, apply 7 severe, or apply 9 severe bleed. This is a mastery-based thing. Chaining to 2 additional targets within 2 tiles. Reduce mana cost, increase stacks. Kind of interesting. So she will gain health. She'll heal if she attacks people with bleed stacks. Just interesting. So we're gonna want to be bleeding more frequently. I don't remember there being a bleed option. That could have been a good scenario. Hex an enemy, applying 10 heavy weak stacks. I want to be able to snipe with this, but also kind of want to be able to use it more frequently. I feel like we'll be doing this more frequently. Probably just be using her as a healer and stuff like that, but we'll see. Okay. Did get some elixirs. We have, or an elixir. We have an elixir of might. Valeria was definitely a target. And Eve was definitely a target. I feel like probably Eve. Valeria's gotten a couple of points of might here or there as she's leveled. Eve has not, and it has become a problem. Zuhair also low power, but he gets more stuff. More of a tank anyways. We're good there. Alden's low. Arthur doesn't matter. Saxon doesn't matter. Cassandra doesn't matter. Benji's good. Mari's fine. Michal could use more power, but she's also Crit City. Haran doesn't really matter. Zanil doesn't really matter. Gwen's fine. I think Eve, probably.
Steady is the blade that never dulls.
Okay. Feels fine. What are we looking at for rings? 10% chance. Healing an ally. Okay. Spending mana on abilities grants 1 power for this chapter. I actually really think we should be putting that on Valeria. We spam her speed, and I actually think that would make her... I mean, she already hits really hard. And basically, the first 2 turns is just +2 power. Because we're almost always just dropping speed on her. And that's only going to get stronger as it goes through the turn. So she's just going to keep getting more and more power. I think probably. That would also probably be pretty good on Eve as well, truth be told. They both would probably benefit from that very well. Honestly, a lot of units would probably benefit from the Kindling Ring. Zuhair would benefit from it. He's always spamming his abilities, but needs the attack power. Kamari would probably benefit. He's always spamming his abilities, but needs the attack power. Eve is always spamming her abilities, but needs the attack power. Arthur and Saxon spam their abilities, but they don't need the attack power. Aya, not really. I don't know about Taldere, but that might be good for her. I feel like that's going to be a really good ring. Really kind of the only good one that we have right now, I think. I want to put that on Eve. Moment. Because we are pretty consistently doing shit like that with her. Can we buy another? We cannot. Damn. I need more of the ingots. I need to level everyone, and the game is not letting me. I need it! Okay, so we're gonna look at people towards the bottom of the list, because they're the ones we're gonna be using in the next fight. What's the Lore Master get? Allies within 2 tiles expend 15% less mana. That's pretty cool. The Breaker, deal 29 damage to all units, including allies within 2 tiles. Apply 16 light vulnerable to up to 5 enemies within 2 tiles. Yeesh. I kind of want this. We're gonna go with Slayer. She gains range. Ooh, that's really nice, actually. Oh, that's really quite nice. I didn't realize that. We have so much stuff to upgrade. Heal allies in the area of effect? Wow. Eight range? That's kind of absurd. Reduces the mana cost by 15 down to 40 is fucking awesome. I want that. Immediately got distracted. Okay, I don't want to spend any more money. That's part of the issue, is I don't want to spend more money. We're pretty filled out. We've got 2 slots. Alright. Where are you taking us, Kira?
Trellisar.
And so, we believe that the Wheel's disturbances and the Mirrodin incursion were connected. I'm sure the Chancellor has his own theories, but at the moment we're assuming Empyrean is to blame.
It would make sense. But for us to feel its effects so many years later...
We considered this option as well, but... no. We fear it to be a more recent occurrence.
How recent?
Recent enough that whatever action is being taken to weaken the Weave is likely ongoing.
Then there are active agents exacerbating the situation.
Agents who can still be stopped.
Which masters could such agents serve? I can glean no obvious motive for wreaking such havoc.
Irvin! Irving, get out of there! They're gonna pin it on you! If there's havoc throughout Varroa, then that means the Order is needed.
Tell me, Viserion. Besides that which plagued the Weald, I've heard little tell of disasters within your borders.
Disappointed, Grandmaster?
Don't dodge my point. Your forces were quick to capitalize on the Weald situation with your invasion of Britannia. Then we solved the Weald crisis, and you denounced us. In Naja, you were the first to arrive, as if you'd been prepared. I'm beginning to suspect the many threats that face Varroa may in fact be but one grander threat.
You think Azrael is to blame?
An intriguing notion, and not entirely unlikely. I remain unconvinced, however.
Yes, it all seems too convenient for our friends in the Order.
This is ridiculous. You'd accuse us of burning down the same lands we seek to reclaim? Think for a second! The Emperor is a blunt man, not afraid to say that in his eyes, Varroa is Azrael. Everything else is temporary. You really think you would flirt with such disaster just as a diversion? You're beyond paranoid!
And you are incorrect, Viserion.
Return to your seats, please. Irving brings up a good point. There is a commonality in these happenings.
I'm glad you agree. We should...
And it is not Azrael. Need I remind you that they were absent from Miradar entirely? Consider. During the battle at Haven, the Order had troops already stationed in the area, poised to strike against Azrael. Worse still, our informants believe Haven was only such a lucrative target because of a meeting the Order had scheduled.
If you're saying we were bait, you're a fool. The Order went on a suicide mission and only barely got out alive. Nobody would be foolish enough to plan such a thing without greater numbers.
And yet the fact remains that they were there, early. A coincidence perhaps, but let us continue. In the Weald, they arrived bearing precisely the artifact needed to banish the corruption. A mighty convenience.
We had obtained that artifact in Haven during our mission there. That's how we learned of the Weald's woes to begin with.
Your mission there? Was it not to oversee the Gritanian negotiations? One of these is a lie, Irving. Or both. When you arrived in Naja, you found that the late Admiral had allied herself with Azrael, your new sworn enemies. Scarcely a day after you arrive, the Admiral is dead, Azrael has fled, and the Shamik is free.
Watch yourself, Chancellor. Those are some very strong accusations you're making.
Yet you'll readily make the same accusations of us. What a joke.
I am inclined to agree with Viserion here. You are quite comfortable playing offense, but playing defense scares you.
Liam? No. Christopher Guerrero. Very good voice. I really like Viserion's voice.
It does seem to be that way. I wonder what it could mean. Finally, we have the Mirrodin incursion. Here, I feel, is where things truly begin to add up. First, your army arrived almost immediately. Secondly, the woman who supposedly summoned you now journeys with you openly. Third, you granted asylum to the woman behind the rift. Finally, you confiscated the artifact used to open the portal.
That's enough! You know little and assume much. Surely our current company deserves better than conjecture.
Let the man speak, Grandmaster. I would hear his conclusion.
But I... Very well.
At each of these locations, a threat uniquely suited to the Order had suddenly sprung up. At each of these locations, you solved the issue in an attempt to form an alliance against Azrael.
Uniquely suited to the Order because the Order is the only group of individuals trying to do anything about this shit. Because they're the Order. This is explicitly what they are designed to do. Yes. This is... They save the world from weird demonic incursions and empires trying to do shit like this. And Azrael was behind all of those situations. You just didn't see them at Mirador because that was more of a covert op.
Was one king not enough? Must you sate your blade with further regicide? Must you bring war with you everywhere you go? I must wonder, what secrets are you hiding from us, Irving? Because I cannot help but notice something. All those absent from your retinue today are the same group that has been present at each of these battles. So I must ask, Grandmaster, where is Lorai and her bodyguard? Where is Zanil? And where are your children?
I don't know. and we don't know either. Question mark. That's a good question. Where the are we?
Where are we?
Hey, Gwen!
Doesn't look like the Abyss to me. Sure we caught the right portal?
It feels different too. Feels almost like
there she is.
Astralis.
Alden?
This place. I've been here before. Feels like a lifetime ago, but 100 lifetimes couldn't erase such a memory.
And this is the astral plane.
Oh, I feel a great melancholy here, like my ancestors are nearby. And yet...
I know what you mean. I felt it too, the first time.
Look, there!
Well, aren't you just the most persistent pains in the ass?
We'll chase you to the ends of the earth, Kira. There's nowhere you can run.
Stupid thing to say. We're already well past the ends of the earth, Gwen. You've made a huge mistake.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Yeah.
Only one of us has the Rift Blade.
Is that what you call it? So what if you have the blade? We can follow you all the same.
True, but that's not the full story. You see, I can travel through here safely, but you...
Where did they come from?
Spirits of the dead. Why do they seem so agitated?
And why are they ignoring Kira?
Because she has the Rift
wish you
Blade.
luck, but... Well, you've already lost.
Shut up. You don't know
just
me.
Don't know it yet.
I'm indomitable.
Kira! Don't let up. We need to catch her.
Yes, I agree. It's imperative that we...
What are you doing here?
She still owes me for the repair bills.
God damn it all. We can't exactly send her back through.
Whatever.
And then there were more.
You're with us, lady. Don't get left behind.
Me? Left behind? I am on the bleeding edge of artistry, my dear, and I'll... Point taken. On my way.
Meditate by the pond. Okay. Got a pond to meditate, pond to meditate. Let me see 2 ponds to meditate at. I mean, maybe you can use it multiple times. We can jump across. That's kind of fun. Okay, follow Kira. Level 28. Yike. Yikey, yikey, yike. All the 26s go bye-bye. Everyone that is not a 26, you're in. Okay, what does that give us? That gives us Eve, dodge tank. Gives us Tusk, melee tank. Zuhair, melee tank. Both of them are decent. Tusk isn't really a melee tank. He's a melee fighter. Just got a lot of HP to try to survive with. Zuhair, tanky enough. Okay, that's fine. Alden, Reardon, Aya, and Lorai. Not 100% sure about that. Let's check bonds, actually. Do I hear melee? We should probably bring Haran. Who does Haran have fucking things with? Do I hear Arthur and Eve? Okay, so yeah, let's bring Haran. Arthur would be fine. Okay. Movement cost halved on the Zephyr. That's kind of interesting. Pretty neat. Oh, Taldera is forced into coming with us. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. A lot of turns.
Ready for anything. Forward for us!
Getting jiggy. All eyes on me.
Kill everything.
Wonderful. Let's put on a show.
Okay.
You make us all proud. Fight me, coward!
So visceral. I don't like it.
Darling, you're a star.
Be gone.
Okay.
I'll open the way.
Allies.
Firing away.
Orders.
A big fucking arrow, Reardon.
I'm really picking this up.
I'm impressed, honestly.
Okay, ranges. They've got all the range. Understood.
You let your guard down.
Hmm.
You need me?
If I teleport him over there and attack.
Death
Okay, I think we're gonna
comes.
attack this guy first. Although, can we just kill him outright? We can. So we'll just do that.
Let's finish this!
It had to be done.
Unnecessarily weak.
On it.
24% chance to hit.
Death will purify you!
That's really cool.
Death will purify you!
That's really quite cool.
Ren would be ashamed of me.
That's not great, but honestly, she could use some more HP.
Take my strength.
Good call.
Ready for anything!
Faster, we want outspeed.
I'll open the way. Time to blast.
So dramatic. Let's put on a show!
Too easy. I'll have
trying
to
to
be careful
babysit
with this
Lerai
new
here.
power.
Fight me, coward!
Will this finally be enough?
Eh.
What? You want a medal?
Listening. You are not alone.
Okay. Let me check. No, we cannot. So hard to see the outlines.
I'm moving.
Oh, okay. Because you have
Orders.
to actually click on them.
We need to move.
All eyes on me.
We're only in range of 1,
If I have to.
as long as we don't progress forward. So that's fine.
Let's let loose.
Death comes. On it.
Sure thing.
It's time.
Icky dicky.
Yes? Be gone! The sky's the limit.
Death comes.
What is your bidding? Take my strength.
Death comes.
Don't overdo it now.
Pretty decent chance of hitting us, actually.
This will hurt. Death will purify you.
And we got the double. Get out of my face.
I'll take this as tribute.
Ready for anything.
Okay, I think I'm gonna send these 4 up here. See how that goes. I think I might. These others.
So dramatic.
6% chance. Big miss.
Justice descends.
A clean kill.
Yeah, Eva's
I
a
am
nightmare
the avatar
now.
of Inalet's justice.
Absolutely a nightmare. Okay, what are we thinking? And the idea of going forward, actually we don't have very many...
Getting jiggy.
Angst.
On it.
We must prevail.
Very nice.
The body is strong, but
Pretty decent.
so is the mind.
Happy to have more HP here.
Death comes.
I know I can just run forward with her, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep people together to maybe like do some bonds.
Orders. Here, buddy.
Easy.
Looking for mayhem? Okay. Firing away.
Sure thing. You need me? Too easy!
Basically make that person nothing.
Let's put it to good use.
Ho hum.
Be gone.
Taking center stage?
Okay.
We must be swift. We must be swift. Heed my call.
That work? I think so. Things might get a little rough down here for a second, but I think that makes it to where we're okay. Nice. Ooh. Like the little axe kick. Good, good. Interesting.
Let's dance. All eyes on me.
We can get it done.
All right, what are we thinking here?
Ready to roll.
I think we just
Firing away.
pop that lady. That's easy.
Getting closer and closer.
Yes?
I think we pop over here and we read this person.
Be gone! We should study this later.
Come over here and we... Fucking wolf. Use that mana.
Here, buddy! I'm really picking this up.
Darling, you're a star!
She freaks me out.
Listening.
Yeah, we can. Easy peasy.
Rest now.
Oh, so close.
Ooh, neat trick.
Sure thing.
I should have keyed shot first. That's fine.
I'm here! I'm writing you out!
That's pretty cool. We haven't seen that one before.
Lay them to rest.
Let's move, people.
Oof. 21 damage. On Gwen, no less. Yikes.
That'll have to do.
Can't touch this. Nah, nah, nah. Well, that hurts. But Huron is here, so we should be fine. Really? That's your target?
You have been found wanting.
You fucked up.
Given your due.
You really fucked up.
Something need doing.
Okay, definitely gonna need to heal.
You are not alone.
Like, rope.
Are you watching, old friend?
And we can go and attack. We gotta get him some crit so we can actually see what his crit is.
Trick.
We need to move. Be gone! We should study this later. The sky's the limit.
Nice.
Orders!
Looking for mayhem?
I'm
You know
there.
what? I'm okay with that.
Okay.
We'll just attack here.
Ooh, that went well.
Barbaric.
I'm here, don't worry. I'll have to be careful with this new power.
Here, buddy!
Damn good technique.
Easy peasy. That will hurt a bit if we get hit, which we are likely to be hit. Still likely to be hit. Yike. Okay.
Wonderful! Taking center stage?
Actually gonna move up here just a little closer. Oh shit! We aggroed them. They coming for us.
Justice descends!
Why do you keep going for Eve? Like, what the hell? Eve, please stop killing everyone. Thank you.
You have been found wanting. Just another sinner.
Whatever, man. I don't.
Steady is the blade that never dies.
It's dodge space. Crit characters are just the fucking best in games
This
like
will
this.
hurt.
Also, she's really fucking cool. Huh. Weird.
Just follow my lead.
This'll be fun. All eyes on me. I just can't stop getting better.
Okay. Pretty decent.
They're not ready. The war is ours.
Doesn't matter, they will
Yes.
still counterattack if they are attacked. The thing.
Fall before us!
Still does a lot of damage. Does not do much damage now, though. Still does some. Can we even kill here? We can't.
They should be running.
Obviously we can here.
We can get it done.
They're not gonna kill us, so whatever. We'll just fish for some fucking experience.
They were weak.
And bonds.
You were not.
That is the goal.
Sure thing.
Orders.
Okay.
Okay. How the fuck do we do this without getting fucked up? These guys will both outspeed Gwen. I feel like we gotta just pull down here. Someone? Alden's at 24 fortitude, so that might work. Arthur has 35 block for one attack. We get outsped though, so it'll take quite a bit.
Good call.
So dramatic.
Double, we can't. She won't get outsped, but she has very low HP.
I'm here.
Yes? I'll do it.
She does 12 light block though, so she'll probably be fine. Probably.
Who's next?
We're saving that guy. Nuts. Okay. Dodge, good. You can dodge that, that's fine. You're dead. Even if we don't crit. And we did crit, because of course we did. Right, Eve's too strong. She's turned too strong.
Yes? Here.
Okay, we're gonna attack here, get this kill.
Will this finally be enough?
I don't know about enough, but it's better.
Love it. All eyes on me.
I don't want to risk anything silly. Okay, what are we doing down here? Aya needs a kill. Easy to get. Would prefer one of these three.
If I have to.
Easiest to get is just here.
Orders.
Better on entry.
Here, buddy.
What a performance!
Good call.
Take my strength.
wonderful!
Right. I'll see it done.
What? Alright, good. Okay, easy group here. If she transfusion, she can heal herself.
For us.
Pretty good.
Look at the moves.
And Tusk can come in and finish.
More feed for the crows.
Very good. I don't know if Zuhair is going to be able to finish.
All eyes on me.
He will not. Unless he crits, which he has a chance. No, even if he crits, he won't. Fun. Can she kill? She doesn't outspeed. She'll hit him for a lot, but it won't be a kill. She doesn't outspeed. Doesn't. I could just stinger her.
Who's next? This is for you.
Okay. 26 still the lowest over here.
Too easy.
Ready to roll.
Still not quite enough. Damn. I do really appreciate that key strike giving us the chance to really, like, I've never thought about it with Mana Read, but we're basically almost just always guaranteeing a kill with Mana Read. But it doesn't let us, like, set up weaker characters to get kills.
Right.
What is your bidding? You are not alone.
You need me?
Get a tango, baby.
He actually heals
Oh yeah. Y'all seeing this or
a
what?
lot, just consistently with that vampiric. It's really nice.
Ready for
Can
anything.
she kill? No. Can he kill? Yes. He'll kill and she will heal.
War just got a little deadlier.
Such style. Such grace.
I won't abandon you.
I'm moving.
Yeah, definitely just attack here, I think.
Care to dance?
And back up to full. Good job, Zuhair.
What? You want a medal?
Okay, what are we thinking? 27, 27.
I'm here. Special effects.
Looking for mayhem?
They didn't stand a chance. Orders.
Okay, we are running lower on time. Playing pretty cautiously, but... Ouch. I keep thinking we're missing one of these meditate spots, but it's gotta just be that you can do it twice. Or however many times. I don't see any other spots. Okay, we're just gonna head down.
All eyes on me.
Just follow my lead.
For my ancestors!
Never mind. I was actually banking on him not killing her. But okay. Bucket attack. Don't tell me now. Okay, I was gonna say, don't tell me now is the time when you don't crit.
Steady is the blade that never dulls.
Wild.
Become one with battle.
Catch you on the other side. Getting closer and closer.
Not too bad.
Hold nothing back.
Too easy.
I'm really picking this up.
Pretty good.
Hey, finders keepers, right?
You are not alone.
Can reach. Can reach. Will outspeed, will outspeed. Can't.
Wonderful! Fine.
Just gonna take this.
Be gone! We
Opportunity.
should study this later.
That is such a cool entrance.
This will be simple.
We like never see him in combat. That's really fucking neat. You're dead! The AI attacking Eve every single time. I guess their scenario is, hey, we can either attack this guy and do 0 damage, or we have a chance of hurting this gal. But every time it's actually, you still do no
Ready
damage.
for anything.
I don't think. In a weird spot here.
Listening. Take my strength.
Not gonna kill if we attack here, are we? No.
Happily.
Yeah. We'll kill if we attack here. We will. If we hit. 81% chance.
Happily.
Meditate. Ah, we can't reach. Huh.
So dramatic.
That's fine.
Let's let loose.
Yeah, that's a lot going for that group. That's cool. Cool little attack. Wow. Guy hits hard enough to actually break through. Kind of wild.
They're not ready.
All eyes on me.
We can get it done. Huh. All my efforts are finally paying off.
Pretty good.
Ooh, look at the moves.
Just follow my lead. This will hurt. Death will purify you.
Works for me. Didn't want that guy.
I'll take this as
being a
tribute.
problem. Okay, what do we got going on?
Looking for mayhem? Time to blast!
Damn, still. Damn. Exactly.
Let's let loose.
Alright, we'll just kill with Reardon.
It didn't have to be this way. Hey, finders keepers, right?
We must be swift.
As a coursing river. You guys are so insistent on attacking Eve.
Death will purify you.
Oh, God!
A clean kill.
Eve invariably getting MVP on this one.
Steady
She's
is
gone
the
up
blade
5
that never
levels.
dulls.
I might just have to like park
Justice
her.
descends.
Super fucking cool character though.
Happily.
I'm just gonna meditate again.
They're mine.
And I'm just gonna
Be
leave
gone.
one of these guys.
The sky's the limit.
Works for me.
It's time.
You are not alone.
Up to 67 mastery. 67. 67 mastery. Holy fuck.
I'm there.
Death comes.
Getting jiggy.
Who's next? You let your guard down.
Unleash me.
Okay, this time we are intending to kill.
Let's take a fight. The body is strong.
Pretty good.
But so is the mind.
What? You want a medal?
Now we will heal.
Won't abandon you.
Let's dance.
Then we can chill. How much time do I have left? I actually have not been paying attention. We might be in trouble. I'm pretty sure I can rush in at this point. Even if I only have like 3 turns left, I think I can make it there farther. Jeebus! Okay, well they went for
I just can't
Zuhair
stop
and
getting
he
better.
showed them why not.
Ooh, present for you, boss.
Ooh, hell yeah, Astral Ingot. fucking long is that dude's range? Holy fuck! That guy's a fucking turret!
This
You're
will
dead.
hurt. Just another sinner.
Okay, we do only have 3 turns, so actually a little concerning.
I'm here, don't worry.
I think we're fine though.
Right.
I'll open the way.
Can't quite kill.
I'm here. Let's put on a show.
Should be able to kill now.
I'll open the way. Ooh, that went well. Oh, hey. I wonder what this does.
Also has range +2. Jeebus.
Yes?
We must be swift. Take my strength.
Yes?
Can't get any closer without getting fucked up.
It's time.
We'll be able
I'm
to
there.
teleport someone in close enough, I think. This is a little dicey. It's a little dicey.
All eyes on me.
Okay. You're not going to be able to kill, are you? You will on a second hit, actually. Actually outspeed this guy. Interesting. And you do have a chance to just straight up crit and kill. Let's go for it. No dice.
Days are numbered.
And now you crit. Rude. We're actually just gonna go ham.
Death will purify you.
I am a little worried about getting into the portal in time. I think we're fine, but
They're
just in
not
case.
ready.
This was over before it began.
Sure about that, buddy? That's great. That leaves that guy exactly on 1. I'd love to see it. You're dead. You couldn't have gone for anybody else. You had to go for Eve. Okay. Alright. We're gonna move up. Gucci Blast.
Show.
It's time.
Sure thing.
Orders.
With 26, not bad. She can now come down here and kill.
I'm there. Here, buddy.
Did not need that, apparently. Was not paying attention.
Hey, finders keepers, right?
Listening. You are not alone.
I really wanted to level up
Let's
that.
move, people.
Oh, unfortunate. You want outspeed. Just walk it in. Give this over to Larai.
Your defeat paves the path.
Close.
I'm moving.
Okay,
Ready for
we're gonna walk
anything.
up here and we are going to heal.
Together.
Nice, 28.
Will this finally be enough?
Very good.
What is your bidding?
We'll walk here and we will heal.
You are not alone. The spirit burns even brighter.
Good. Other people who can do anything? Not really. Okay, who wants a kill? Probably Alden.
Too easy.
Should be good. Go on, you cat.
I'll have to be careful with this new
He's
power.
offended.
Ah, I've read about these.
We need to move.
I should be getting paid for this.
We got Pocket Healer. Have a unit do 1,000 healing on a single map. Good job, Haran. Here, 2,256. He does a stupid amount of healing. Just an... God. Damn, Eve. Calm down, lady. Just too much.
Damn it! Where is she?
We have to be cautious. We don't know.
No! Don't you get it? We fell for it. We fell for every last step of her plan, and now...
Whoa,
Whoa, slow down, Gwen. We still need to get out of here.
She's right. If Kira can use the Rift Blade, there's no telling what she'll do with it. We're at a huge disadvantage.
Gods, none of you understand! The damage is already done!
Black Abyss, I see now. Larai was never her true target. She was bait. Aya, do we have a way out?
It's just ahead.
Then we need to go. Now!
And where does it send us?
Just minutes earlier.
That you would be skeptical of my cause, I can understand. But to believe such bold-faced lies? Are you mad?
Yours is a smile that conceals daggers, Grandmaster. Your lies have been laid bare. Admit it!
It's especially galling knowing that he knows he's spouting bullshit. And so I'm like, what do you get out of this, Imran? Do you covet Caliban? Is that the situation? Like, what the fuck is your issue? Like, are you just a angry child?
No! Everyone Everyone, just hold on a minute!
Keep your mouth shut, Kerr. I should cut you down where you stand for what you've done to my people.
So eager to defend the Order. One can only imagine how much of Asvarel's lands you were promised.
If what the Chancellor says is true, then you must be detained. The murder of the Admiral is a grave crime.
Yes, a grave crime indeed. One where they left no witnesses, save the great beast they were sent to slay.
Then you've no proof the crime was ever committed! How can you so unflinchingly make such a claim?
Your fear is all the proof I need, Grandmaster.
What?
It is that most revolting kind. A warrior's fear.
I don't know who the fuck Halimar is, but I'm ready to put him down like the dog he is. No idea if he's just some, like, idiot that is playing into the hands of Asvarel, or if he's actually in on it, but, like, holy shit. Like, the Queen, Rashida, I don't think she's in on it. I think she's just, like, maybe playing sides, but...
Fear that the world is too great for you to understand.
What?
Too complex. Too... civilized.
What? Huh?
There is a comfort to war. To have the lines be drawn so clearly. No ambiguity. No questioning.
What?
Just...
Are you off your rockers? You're so full of yourself that you're like, oh, this is just because the Order knows nothing but war. Asvarel literally attacked Gritania first. And you didn't dispute that. You're just like, yeah, but you made it worse. What?
Just battle. Endless battle. Until the earth is but bone. The seas but blood. The clouds but ghosts.
Alright, get off your fucking hoity-toity philosopher fucking mushroom shit.
You're wrong! That fate is exactly what I'm afraid of. You're destroying our last chance at peace! If you would stand against us, then you would stand with Asvarel. With conquest, and empire, and death.
With death, you say? How childish. A peace kept with steel is no peace at all. It is a guillotine with you as Varroa's headsman.
What? You're literally... Okay. And Asvarel as the alternative is... what?
It is the absence of war. It is the victory of the conqueror. It is subjugation. It is defeat!
And what... Okay, I'm a step back. Asvarel, do your thing. Halimar, when Threlisar is conquered and under the boot of Asvarel, let me know how you feel about the Order's subjugation.
Threlisar will never bow its head in defeat, not to anyone. Not even to the hero of the Empyrean War.
But don't you understand? We have to...
Sorry I'm late.
Is it finally happening? Is it finally happening? I've been waiting for Irving to die this entire time. I'm going to be very upset. Alright, uno momento. I need to take a quick bio break. When I get back, we'll do bonds and all of the other shit. We got a lot of bonds this time because we were actually trying for them. So, uno momento, BRB. Alright, I'm back. Alright, piece of cheese. Okay. We got stuff. Eve. Bonding with Zuhair. Okay, so it doesn't look like you get progress if you don't do the bond. So that is kind of interesting. There's no, like, stacking. Hey. This is my cheese, not your cheese. He's just very unsure. Like, father, you are not going in my mouth. You can't have my cheese. It's my cheese. Stop it. Stop it. You're such an invasive kitty cat. It's just cheese. I don't even, like, why are you obsessed with every food? You have food in your bowl. Go eat your food. I got nothing. Now I just look at my fingers. Because he's like, there was something. I know there was something, Papa. I got nothing. That hand didn't even hold the cheese. You, dancer boy, I've got questions for you. Oh, questions, eh? If we're lucky, maybe I've got some answers to match. You room for such remarks, you room for answers too. Answer me this. First, what are you doing here? What? Now? Dancing, that one's a freebie. Charming. And what, pray tell, is the point of this dancing? Cat! Why are you inspecting everything like it's food? Go back to your perch. Get out of here. Get off my desk. Bad boy. Get off my desk. Good question. I suppose the point's whatever you want to make of it. It helps me fight, for one thing, but the real joy of dancing is the way it uplifts people's spirits. I live for those moments where I get to really brighten up someone's day. Spoken like a true artist. Could have stopped at helping you fight. Why would I stop there? That's the least important part. Because it isn't our job to turn frowns upside down. Our job is to fight. That's so. In that case, somebody's got to break the news to Irving that he's out of the job. I hear that guy's been out of the business for years. Total wash-up, eh? Irving coordinates operations across an entire continent. He's a gifted tactician, even if his glory days are behind him. He does not dance. Maybe he should. I've got a couple spare tops he could borrow. I've even got one that's just his shade of red. I would love to see that. Is this how you always act? Nah. Look, you think I haven't been grilled about the dancing thing before? It's old news. I don't know why you want to get under my skin, but it's not going to happen. An army is only as strong as its weakest link, and one of our links is a glorified street performer. A street performer who pulls his weight, thank you very much. Unless you're only talking about killing, I guess. What else would I be talking about? Eve, half our job is talking. Surely you've noticed by now. The talking is a means to an end. Without the bite to match its bark, the order would hold no sway, and so it employs fangs to do its dirty work. And I am a very, very sharp fang. You're awfully proud of how good you are at killing. Why wouldn't I be? Done with questions now? I suppose I am. Wow. Interesting. Arthur and Reardon, get money. Arthur and Aya. They are not happy with each other. What are you reading? When did you get here? Oh, they weren't looking at each other. I thought they were looking at each other. Only just now? Must be quite the read if you didn't notice. Yeah, you could say that. Why do you care? Only curious? What's it about? Ugh. I can't press space. You know, just the usual. Ancient rituals, demonic rites, whispers from beyond, and other such drivel. All banned topics, of course. Not that I'd ever let that stop me. Drivel. I take it you're not impressed. Are you gonna attack me again because I have Triscuits? Kind of stale Triscuits at this point, honestly. Are you interested in that? No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Keep your paws away from my food. Get out of here. Go away. I take it you're not impressed? It's annoying. Part of me finds it fascinating. There's so much history we lost after the War of Ascension. And volumes like this give us a window into what life was like back then. There's so much we can learn from them. Yet, none of it matters. The answers I'm looking for aren't here. They never are. In my experience, tomes of lore are better for finding questions, not answers. Yeah, well, you saw what happened when I tried to get a bit more hands-on. Not sure I'll get another shot that good again. Think so? You don't strike me as the type to give up after a single setback. I'm not giving up. I'll never give up. Just being realistic here. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I blew it. Last time we spoke, you seemed pretty mad at me. What changed? Nothing. I already said my piece. I'm standing here repeating it. And yet you came to speak with me. Why's that? Or would you like me to guess? You're curious. Almost as curious as I am. Maybe even more. And you want to know if I can open another rift. Am I right? We share a similar fascination. That's all. Sure. A fascination. Put it however you want. We both know what you really mean. You and I, we know what has to be done. Boundaries have to be pushed. Lines have to be crossed. All the danger in the world couldn't stop us. This was clearly a mistake. Not ready to change. I have no business. What? Wait. What the hell's? Where's he get off expecting me to change? Well, I mean, you are the dangerous individual that got a shit ton of people killed. It's all conversations, damn it! I was hoping it was just gonna be some gold. So I could snack. Hey, Alden! How are things? Things are good, Gwen. What's with the, whatever this is? I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's normal. Gwen. Yeah, you're right. I'm no good at this. I'm a terrible actor. Since you were a child, yes. What's this all about then? You're not mad, are you? About how I've been acting lately. We just went over how terrible you are at acting. No, I mean, I've been snippy. Feels like I'm on such a short fuse these days. I guess I'm apologizing. Is that right? Well, apology accepted. Well, I'm not sure I needed one. Should have known, but just in my own head a lot lately. I've noticed. Is there any way I can help? Not really. Father's got my work cut out for me, and I'm struggling to keep up with it all. Managing, though. Are you? Yeah, I'm... Thought I was. Am I not? I didn't say anything. It's mostly the others. I mean, you, Reardon, Arthur, Valeria, and the rest. I keep feeling like I'm failing them all. My duties as a leader come first, but it feels like I've had to sacrifice my duty to my friends, to my family, to yourself. Right. Sounds close enough. You know, I used to be the same way. After After Marin left, I felt myself drowning in responsibilities. It was all I could do to keep my head above water. Suddenly, I had to help raise all of you three. I didn't know how. Worse, it felt like I was constantly at odds with Irving, failing to devote that same time to Marin. I was a poor friend, and a poor brother, and a poor uncle. That's what I thought at the time, at least. Huh. You always thought you were doing great. I wouldn't be who I am today without you, Alden. Exactly. Nobody else was as hard on me as I was. Struggling or no, I did my best, and people noticed. They noticed and appreciated, forgave. Why would it be any different for you? Not sure, really. Maybe I just don't think I deserve any of that. None of us do. But it's selfish to assume you know better than everyone else, don't you think? Selfish? Not following. Think on it for a bit. Maybe you can figure it out yourself. Zuhair! I need another Trisket. You know what? I'm eating. The kitty cat should be able to eat. Otis is too sleepy to wake up. He didn't get a treat. It's gone. You ate the treat. This is why you don't get treats more frequently, Cat. This is not your treat. This is a Trisket. This is my treat. They're gone. Mm-hmm. Tusk, you have done nothing to give me reason to distrust you. Do you distrust me, human? Huh? You, who, me? Whatever gave you that impression? You haven't taken your eyes off me since I walked in the room. Oh, that's for a different reason, buddy. You, noticed, did you? You've got an answer for me or what? Could say I'm interested in interesting people, and you, my friend, are interesting. Call me uncultured, but I've never met an orc before. That's so. What do you make of us, then? I didn't expect you to be so big. Do I scare you, little man? Little man? Goodness, no, I'm anything but scared. Tusk's reaction is just like, wait, what? Abort. Oh gods. He went straight there. Nice. Zuhair, I have a wife. Oh. Any chance you two are deeply unhappy? None. Darn it. It was worth a try. Oh well, all the shots you don't take, am I right? I wouldn't know. My wife is the only lover I've ever known. That's kinda sad. Is it? Again, I wouldn't know. Have you, had several? Kind of a personal question, don't you think? Hey, wait, you asked first, after crushing my poor aching heart. Oh, you devil, you. I didn't realize it was so serious. I'm just pulling your leg. Being a bit of a bug. Look, I'm a popular guy, but I've never really stuck around, you know what I mean? A flighty one. I know the type. Sounds like you don't approve. None of my business what you get up to. I just think it's careless. Maybe you're too careful. I'm a free spirit, Tusk. I roam, I see the sights. I live my life to the fullest. Not to knock the quiet life, but it's just not for me. And you think you'll live this way forever? Eventually I'll get bored or rickety and old, and I'll try and settle down. What's the point of life if I don't use it? Isn't that why you came all the way overseas? To see the world? To live a little larger? I came here to save my people. Nothing more. I did not come here to play games like you. Rude. You're less interesting than I thought you'd be, I guess. Good. Let's keep it that way. I'm not sure how that bond progresses from that point. Wow. Lurai, are you well? Fine enough, yeah, all things considered. The last few days haven't been easy. I am glad that you're alright. After that woman kidnapped you, I feared... Well, that is behind us all. Behind us now. Indeed, I'm more worried about what lies ahead. I came to this land to escape war, yet somehow it's found me once again. So long as Vingmar remains seated in his heavenly throne, his children shall always march to the beat of his drum. Sounds sad when you put it that way. I've always dreamed of a world where people like us don't have to exist. I prefer a future where we're alive to see it myself. You know that's not what I mean. Just all this fighting. Where we go. What's it all for? Overseas, it was always the same story. Try to broker peace, try to mediate the conflict, try to save lives, but as soon as they had an excuse to keep fighting, they pounced on it. So many times I was told it was my tainted blood that made me so soft. Perhaps that's why I thought things would be different here in Varroa, because I believed them. Your desire for peace is no weakness, Lurai. It is strength, as great as any petty warlord. You say that, but no, you don't believe it, really. Why you still travel by my side is beyond me. I am a child of Vingmar. Peace is not my place to know. But, though I may not understand it, yours is the only future that does not end in fire. Our home, our people, our future, that matters more than any glorious battle. Only all our kind felt as you do. Time, maybe they will. God's willing, this shall be the last war we're ever made to fight. God's willing indeed. Interesting. Got 2 more ingots. Combat increases effective next ability by 25%. Resurrection. Resurrect a dead player unit with up to 27 HP and 51 mana. Wow. Unleash the power of spirits, dealing 34 damage in a 3x3 zone. Also, wow. Holy shit. I'm really considering swapping Gwen or Benji over. Because this is like the only class we don't have now. Never misses, but cannot dodge. Oh, well, that's easy, buddy. That's easy. And that would let us just ignore accuracy. That's actually kind of wild. $25 dodge while mana is below 35. Damage of follow-up attacks increased by excess true speed. Drop temperature, hardening your ice, and gaining 5 defense and fortitude for 2 turns. Pretty good. Freeze an enemy's blood, applying 1 light stun. Using mana applies 2 light snare to enemies within 2 tiles. Hemomancer. Rip at an enemy's soul, dealing 11 damage for every severity stage of debuff they are inflicted with. Wow. So light, heavy, severe. So if they have a severe, that's 33 damage, presumably. And if they have multiples, that's a shit ton of damage. Create a simulacrum of an enemy at 85% of their stats. That's fucking wild. Power and crit increased by 1 for every 5 missing HP. Also kind of wild. Warden. Adjacent allies gain 6 defense. Pretty good. Okay, we've got 2. We're definitely going to start towards the bottom. Spirit Keep. No, that seems pretty cool. I don't like seeing in-class ups. I don't like seeing reds. Like, if you go from one class to the better version of the same class, it freaks me out when you see a growth decrease. I think we're just gonna make the switch. We're gonna make the switch to Benji. We're gonna turn him into a devoted Reaper. And just go for it. I think we're gonna do it. Benji. His speed is nothing now. Hatchet. Battle Axe. We don't have a better... $25% of mastery to unit power could be good. Weight -4 could be good. Scaling on mastery. 35%. It's low. Yeah, but it's still going to be 3, isn't it? And it'll scale. Yeah, it's still going to be 3, and it will scale. It might not scale much, but it will scale more than you know, nothing, right? So that is better than Maul. And I'm inclined to do that because that gives us more Dodge. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, sure. It's fine. There is a Fortitude. I kind of feel like we throw that at Tusk. One of the reasons we can't... One of the reasons using Tusk in melee is dangerous is... He's got really good defense. But he doesn't have any fucking Fortitude. And it's a situation where, like... I guess Gwyn is also that issue, and I would rather Gwyn be better at that than Tusk be better at that, truth be told. So probably will actually use that on Gwyn.
That'll have to do.
Yeah. This on Haran, because he's healing people consistently over and over and over again. It seems like a really good effect, because he's just gonna constantly be keeping people at +4 might. Got another Karambit. Pretty interesting. I think the Cicada is better. Ah, we got a Kopesh. Right. We did get another Moon Wand. The Moon Wand is pretty awesome. What's the Kopesh do? High crit? Yeah. Lower power, higher crit. Unit power increased by 4% of accuracy. That could actually be good. We don't have the crit bonus like we do here. But I feel like it might not matter. So this is a large chunk of damage. Basically equalizes this. 25% of dexterity to unit power. Once you have 21 dex is pretty good. We could put on more power, or we could put on more crit. If we put on more crit, we'd be sitting at 73. And Flame Infusion would put us at 97. We'd have a 97% crit chance. Oh no, we'd have higher because we have the bloodied ring as well. Could be pretty good. Could be pretty good. We could also just boost more accuracy. Accuracy would be even more... We're probably going to crit every single time. That wouldn't be more power than just straight power, though, would it? 34. The all but guaranteed crit does sound really, really good, but it's kind of almost already there, right? Like, but it's not. What would that'd be 7. We'd only go up 1 point. We went accuracy. The power is definitely like the play there. We just go crit. I think she's just gonna crit the shit out of everything in existence now. So yeah, okay, cool, great. That's fun. We are starting to accumulate a lot of extra shit, I will say. We do have rings. We don't have anything else that I think I'm super interested in. The Inferno ring I'm still potentially interested in for Aya. I mean, why not? Let's just give it a try, right? Craft 20 rings. We have crafted 20 rings. Oh yeah. $38 damage. 27 damage. Yeah, that gives her plus 11 on that. That's pretty damn decent. Honestly. I want someone to be an Aegis. That's what we're missing. We're missing an Aegis. Is that the only thing we're missing? I feel like it is. We're missing this. That's what we're missing. The Seeker. Aegis and Seeker is what we're missing. So hopefully those are going to be the last two things that we get. Alright, we've got a lot of ability stuff that we should be looking into. Yes, I'm down to decrease. I say that, but do I really care? I should probably care. I should probably focus on the ones that are lowest. We don't care about Flame Strike, I don't think. This is really interesting. Probably mana cost. 2 to 4 range. I would say we definitely want to increase. Ability will heal allies in the area of effect. That's kind of wild. Two to 5, though, would be also kind of wild. Ooh, by 25. Holy shit. Takes it down to 55. That's way more usable. Let's give that a try. Kind of interested in that, but I don't know if we care that much. Being able to heal with it also is kind of cool. But also being able to snare would be pretty cool. Also, just being 8 range would be pretty fucking cool. Like, all of these would be pretty neat. I rarely feel like we're in an issue, in a space where we have an issue for healing, though. I think we're gonna go range. Interested in that. We can up Chain Lightning, which is still badass. We could drop that down to 40 as well, which would be pretty good. Number of targets would be neat, though. I do find myself wishing it would bounce more times. But it's pretty rare. I would rather probably have the mana cost. This is Mastery. Low. Gotcha. 13. Still, that would up it to 23 stacks of light block. Definitely go for the mana cost first, though. I don't see us ever using this, honestly. This, I do see us using. And would probably rather have the mana reduced first. Isn't the whole thing with them that They get additional crit per status effect up to 32. And he's already sitting at 38. And crits deal 100% additional damage against full health enemies. This is going to take a lot to get used to on Benji. This is going to be a very weird Benji situation. Upcast. And then probably duration. Teleporting. Increase tiles mastery. I mean, this, in theory, scales harder, but I don't think it's gonna matter. He's only got 13 mastery. So upping it by 10% is still only gonna give us... Yeah, it won't roll over to the 4. It would eventually, but not currently, so we just take that. Manned Hawk. So we have this one, which costs a shit ton, and in theory does more damage, but it really doesn't do that much damage, all things considered. Does remove defense, though. Severe blind. Increased damage. Increased stacks. Holy shit. This is the really cheap one. I should up this. That could be super useful. Being able to range 3 for 40 mana, guarantees someone gets double attack, is probably pretty good. I would probably say reduce the mana cost. Okay, that's to be expected, I think. I can't believe we can reduce that by 30? What? Or we can put range on it, but we can reduce that by 30? Increase number of effects? What? Reduce... Oh my god! Haran's the best healer in any game. Any game. Not just this game. Any game. Oh, if we take this and this, we can turn it into a heal. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, because I don't see this being especially useful otherwise. We could boost the range on this so that he has something to do if someone is just outside of range. That would probably be good. We need more stuff. Need more stuff? More stuff. Shop, can we buy... We can buy another astral ingot. I am inclined to do that. Because I just want more people upped. Kamari! I kind of feel like we go with Mashal. Kamari's already great. Valeria is already great. Mashal is still in that kind of like okay kind of like zone. That's some increased dodge too. Very cool. Five crit for every enemy within 2 tiles, lasts for 2 attacks. We'll never have to use them. Like, we will never have to use this. She already has maxed out crit. As soon as she turns her shit on. As soon as she turns Flame Infusion on, she already has maxed out crit. But this could be pretty interesting. Yeah, that could be pretty useful. I could see dropping the mana cost to 45 and then increasing the movement by 1. So everyone gets +2 movement for 1 turn. There are a lot of situations where we're like, kind of meh on like how far we can get into the enemy versus them retaliating. And this would be a situation that would allow us to, in certain instances, give a group a speed boost so that they can cover the ground and kill the necessary enemies. Would be pretty good. That'd be nice, yeah. Okay, I think that probably gonna do it for tonight. We kind of need to go through our weapons. We're kind of accumulating a whole bunch here. Look at that 52 fucking mastery. Insanity. Is that the highest stat that we have other than HP? 52 mastery? I think so. I don't think anyone else is close. 33 mastery. In fairness, it is cheating, because it's not actually 52 mastery. It's... what is that? 42... 37 mastery. It's just the +15 when your HP is full, so he almost always has it. And it's so... like, that is so insanely powerful. Like, damn. 100% of his mastery. His Lunar Reeve one-shots almost anyone. Without buffs. It's kind of crazy. And it only costs 35 mana. Kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna hem and haw if I continue. So that's probably where we're gonna go ahead and end tonight. Take a look at our statistics real quick. Arthur catching up on damage, but Gwen still at the top. Primarily just because, I say just because, I wanna, I don't always like Gwen, because she's, you know what, this is unfair to Gwen, right? Because when I look at Gwen, she doesn't outspeed people, right? Which is one of the things that I normally really like. In fact, Titanic kind of fucks with that. And so I'm like, okay, fine. She doesn't have to be faster. She hits really hard and she's really tanky. Except, she hits really hard, yes, but it's not like she hits as hard as someone like Arthur, right? She still hits really hard, and she's tanky, question mark? She was really tanky early on, but her defense and especially her fortitude have not fucking scaled. And that makes her significantly less tanky compared to someone like Kamari, whose defense and fortitude have scaled astronomically, right? And so it's a situation of, like, even against physicals, she's still taking damage. But, you know, she generates block and stuff like that, so it's fine. And she can heal, so it's fine. But against fortitude things, like, there's, especially with her low speed, there's the very real concern that she will get outsped and two-tapped. So it turns into a really weird thing. That being said, I have that mental image of her, except she's still doing 100+ damage crits, and no one else is doing that right now. So it's kind of an unfair way to look at it, because I keep on in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, she's not that good anymore. She's just this high because she was so good in the beginning of the game, and that is somewhat true. She did have a very good head start on being a solid tank that got to counterattack a whole bunch in the beginning of the game, and she's involved in every single fight because you can't get rid of her, so kind of a little bit of an unfair advantage there. But at the same time, she's also the person who is critting for 100+ damage, so I should have less of a negative outlook towards her. Anyways, top 5, kind of what I would expect. Gwen, you know, because she does the thing. Arthur, Saxon. Arthur just because of the one tap scaling. Saxon, chain lightning spam. Zaniel, basically the same thing as Arthur now. One tap gold. Reardon, I'm surprised that he is up here. And I'm surprised that Valeria and Eve, and even Kamari to an extent, have not usurped the 5th position. I think, honestly, if you look... Oh, you know what? I think this is really cool. Un momento. Can I change this so that it's not, settings? Can I turn off... Off. I can, but it fucks with shit. There, I cannot maximize it. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I do have to keep it on full screen. Alright, well, whatever. I just want to see this, because I think this is kind of interesting. Gwen is sitting at 5669. And 191 combats. So she is averaging 29 damage a combat. But it's the funny thing is Arthur 499 has only seen 26 combats. Wait, is that correct? He's 192 damage because he doesn't actually do the combat. That's kind of funny to me. Anyways, kind of surprised that Valeria and Eve are not higher up, and even Kamari higher up on this. Damage taken, again, Gwen does not surprise me because she's been the tank for so long. Kamari being significantly lower is somewhat surprising. Same with Zuhair, but I guess realistically they're mitigating more damage, so they're not taking that damage. Gwen at 191 combats, big surprise. Not surprised at all. You know what I kind of wish was on here as well? So Combats kind of does this, but Combats specifically, like we saw with Arthur, Combats are just you getting into attacks or being attacked, right? It doesn't count direct damage. I kind of wish there was a thing to show how many battles you participated in. Because that would be really interesting. That would be a super interesting number to be able to look at all of these other things and say, okay, sure, you have 5,600 damage, but how much damage are you averaging per battle? Not combat, but per whole battle. And then you could look at someone like Eve, right, who maybe is like lower damage than the 5600, but you could be like, okay, but how many battles have you participated in? That would be really interesting to see. Because a lot of these, I think, are going to be held up by individuals who have been participating in more battles over the course of the game. Kills, 93 on Gwen. I'm actually surprised that someone like Arthur has not surpassed her at this point. Defeats, we still only have 3 defeats. Cassandra, Valeria, and Kamari. All mistakes. Mana spent, very unsurprised with Arthur being at the top there, because he just spams. Healing, Haran is far and away the most ginormous healer on the face of the planet. I'm pretty sure you can take everyone else's healing except for Cassandra, and you won't meet Haran's. You might be able to add Cassandra's as well, but I think then it gets close. Haran just does an absurd amount of healing. And Gwen with the 844 tiles move. Interesting to see what the bottom sets are, too. I want to play this game again with the randomizer stuff on. I absolutely want to play this game again with the units randomized. To be able to get different units in different situations is going to be so fucking wild. To try to work through this game in a scenario where I might, honestly, depending on how much longer this takes to beat, I might just immediately spin up another one. Okay, anyways, sorry, I'm gushing. This is a really good game. The dev did a great job. That's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. We should be back tomorrow with some more Metaphor. Forging ahead on that one. Gonna try to knock out as many side quests as we can next time. And see how that goes. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.